Hey everyone, it's Miss Hill. So today we're going to be reading in the content area Westward Expansion, which is our new unit of study, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. There's so much information, there's articles, there's videos, so I hope you guys take advantage of that and check it out. And Mayan has a ton of information. Let's get started. Readers summarize complex nonfiction text by crafting short versions of a text. Success criteria. So, how are you going to be successful at summarizing? Include the author's main ideas, explaining how those main ideas relate to each other, including the key supportive details, right? We always want to back up our work with text evidence. And why? Why is this important? Summarizing is an important skill to show comprehension and knowledge of the text. Summarizing will help you to make meaning and grow your thinking. Yesterday, Miss Williams had done this lesson with you during Read Aloud. So we worked together to take the main ideas that you guys came up with, and we're going to use that to summarize. And in case you want to go back, you could just click the video like this, and there's the link in case you want to listen. This is the article that you guys read yesterday and that we talked about, so forced removal. And if you want the actual link, it will also be available on Google Classroom. However, if you view it on your computer like the way I'm viewing it right now, it's not that small, so it should be easy to read. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a summary based on what you guys came up with yesterday with some possible main ideas, okay? The Native American Indians went through hardships and faced challenges. They were pushed out of their land by white settlers. For example, now the Indian Removal Act decreed that all Native people be resettled on lands west of the river, which was seen as the American desert. As a result of being forced out, they had to travel in wagons and suffered from diseases and hunger. To add on, the terrible forced migration became known as the Trail of Tears, and about 1/4 of the population died as a result. This was a devastating time for the Native American Indians suffering from loss, disease, and being forced out of their lands. The Native Americans were unable to save their way of living as the Sioux and the Apaches tried to fight to save their lands. As stated in the text, they were forced to live on reservations by the end of the 1800s. So now what I want you guys to do, that was my summary. Based on the main ideas you discussed, I connected them together and I realized they really did go through such a hard time and the challenges they faced, and then this outcome, they started to call it the Trail of Tears. Like, I can't even believe that happened. So this is my exemplar for you. So these are my expectations. As you could see, I have my thinking, I have what the text says, and I also have the evidence to support my thinking. Now I want you guys to try it the same way with this text. You try. So here, let's take you back to the success criteria, including the author's main ideas, explaining how those main ideas relate to each other, and including the key supportive details. So if you guys just click here, there you go, and then you could start your summary right over here. You could check back in with the exemplar, and here we have readers summarize complex nonfiction text by crafting short versions of a text, including the author's main ideas, explaining how those main ideas relate to each other, including the key supportive details. Summarizing is an important skill to show comprehension and knowledge of the text. Summarizing will help you to make meaning and grow your thinking. All right, readers, let's get to work.